Alright, so yeah, it's just about the end of week 4 of the Winter Munro round. The Eastern Highlands are a lot more rounded, a lot flatter. You do a lot less ascent, but you walk for miles in these plateaus. And so in terms of the style of walking, it's just entirely removed. Today I'm climbing Mayor and Dreesh, and these two Munros mark a new chapter in my Munro round. The Eastern Highlands. It was kind of a rude introduction in a way, because it was all navigating by compass bearing in a whiteout, and yeah, just sort of ploughing through the snow. And it was like, I was thinking to myself, this is what it's going to be like from now on. And then the weather got really wild for a couple of days at Glen Shee, and I just ended up lots more compass bearings, lots of struggling through the wind. Glad to be here, yeah, for certain. When I moved into the Eastern Highlands, one of the strange things was that for me it's quite a lot of snow from a walking point of view. When you know, it doesn't take a lot of snow for you to start sinking, but from a skiing point of view, the Glen Shee ski centre is like absolutely dead. There's nothing going on. I'm sure it will pick up for them, but when I left for my walks on both days, it was just quiet, yeah, and I really felt like I was the only person on the hill. I actually bumped into the avalanche forecaster on one of those days, and yeah, he commented that, oh, it's nice to see another person out in the hills, because yeah, they're just so empty. And but yeah, it's been snow-wise, it's been pretty thin on the ground. There might be more, but strangely enough, the stuff that there has been quite unhelpful in some ways. You're walking along, and then you just boom, sink. Walking along, boom, sink, and it really throws you off your throws you right off a rhythm. You know, it still drifts, it still creates these really deep areas. You still sink through it and go into bogs, so it has. I do notice it, but yeah, there might be a lot more to come. I had a problem with a car alarm. Yep, that was I got a recording of that. Right on the cusp of going, everything on, poles in hand, gloves on, lock the car, key in pocket, and now this. And nothing I press will turn it off. And I burnt an hour at the wrong end of my day of 6 Munros trying to fix it. And eventually I did fix it. Handbook out, if you're gonna have a look. Pulling bits of car apart, but yeah, that was a bit of a nightmare. But only because it stopped me getting out on the hill. But I got out on the hill eventually and got the hills done. And that was yesterday, so today is 5 Munros down Glen Eye. Number 5! You're gonna have that slope, like, come on! And that finishes this area closer to Glen Shee. Now the upcoming plan is, for the next best part of the week, I'm going to go to Mount Keene tomorrow, but I'm also going to head into the Cairngorms and try and do the whole Cairngorm trip in a oneer. And it also coincides with some really pretty good weather and potentially the first really settled spell of weather, so really exciting. Looking forward to going through them. And it's the first major sort of backpacking trip of the winter, so it should be good, and that should occupy me for the best part of next week. So yeah, I think that sums it up, and I think I need to go to bed.